Alright. I know I'm starting a lot later than I was. I really would have. I was uploading a vlog. I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream tonight because of the fact that I put out a vlog. But I'm here. See who shows up. It's 1:24 a.m. And let me start as I always do. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston, wishing you a blessed time. Truly hope you are finding reasons to smile, to laugh, to enjoy life, to appreciate everything and everyone around you. Diamond Love, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. If this is your first time here, I thank you. If you've come here multiple times, I appreciate you. If you want to continue to support this channel, all my links are down below, as well as a link for James Cox for the hashtag I Am Creator community. If you want to learn more about that, you can check out his videos, his channel. Hashtag I'm a Creator is one of the best families on YouTube. Magnet, I see you. Thank you for coming in. You're one of my biggest supporters. Shouting you out. I shouted you out also on one of James's live streams earlier on in the day. Did I get my hashtag t-shirt? Yeah, I got my hashtag t-shirt. And I was on James's live stream probably like 10 hours ago, or because I know he did one a couple of hours ago. Hashtag hell yeah, hell yeah. But I shouted you out for being a supporter of my channel. And before I say anything else, anybody else that comes in here, if it's your first time, if you want to support whatever I do, all my links are in the description below. All my social medias. If you want to give a donation, my PayPal's down there. If you want to buy one of my shirts, I design beautiful shirts with all positive designs and writing on them. I can actually I'm going to pull out a couple in a minute that I actually brought to work with me. Actually, you know what? Let me do that right now. Tiffany, I see you. Thank you all for being here. And as you guys see, I'm in a different part of my job right now, so there may be moments where I have to mute this and put the camera down for a minute, but maybe I'll be back. But yeah, so I brought, as you saw the thumbnail, I brought this one to work with me because I was planning to make a video, and I did it. Here it is. Hashtag hell yeah. Hashtag I am a creator. Best family on YouTube. We're not just supporting one person. We're supporting thousands of people at this point. Thousands of people supporting each other, not just one creator. Creators supporting creators. Collabing with one another. Connecting with one another. Alright? Now here's my plug. Aloveproductions.com. Yes, I have an Aloveproductions shirt. This particular shirt is going to be given away. Three other shirts I have with me tonight are going to be part of my 1K giveaway. I still got to come up with 2 more giveaway prizes, but I'm giving this away again, and this is an extra large. I'm also going to give away this shirt, and these are all available on aloveproductions.com. This one says, I am, and you can read what it says on the shirt. I am me. I am life. I am enough. I am worthy. I am powerful. I am unique. I am beautiful. Alright? And then And Ghostly has the tank top of this one. You are, which is basically the same thing as the I am one. The design's just a little bit different. But again, it says you are love. You are courageous, free, beautiful, strong. These are just examples of the shirts that I have. And this is another one I'm giving away. I'm giving this away. I'm giving away this shirt. And I'm going to be giving away the Aloveproductions shirt. I do have my I Am Power shirt that I was talking about. Because I just grabbed the first couple shirts I had on my bed. So, this is the I Am Powerful shirt. And I don't know if it shows up. But let me bring it closer. If you look at the lettering, I purposely made it look like, like there's lightning or like power energy going through the lettering. It's harder to see further back, but I purposely did that because I wanted the words to represent that power, what's inside the words to be what is, expresses that affirmation. So those are the shirts I got with me today. All of them except for the hashtag I'm a creator is available on aloveproductions.com. Link is down below. And if you can't afford a shirt, that's fine. If you just, if you rep it. All right, Ghostly, thank you for coming in. I know I started a little late tonight. And I know, Tiffany, you're going to have to go too, but I appreciate you both being here. Yay! And stuff. But if you can't afford to give a donation, I completely understand that. If you can't buy a shirt, I completely understand that. Just sharing my content, commenting, and let me know how it impacts you. Sharing it with others, that's definitely something that that means just as much to me as buying a shirt or giving a donation. So don't, feel bad if you can't get a shirt. But if you go to aloveproductions.com, I got at least 20 different designs and a couple different styles of shirts you can order those designs on. So go check it out. Everything, again, is meant to spread love and positivity. And good night, Tiffany. Good night, Ghostly. Thank you for stopping in. I know I started late. And thank you, Maggie, Magnet. Yeah, Magnet, if you're still in here. There you go. Because I was going back on the chat to see what people were saying, because I was once again caught up in my own talk. But yeah, so when he was asking me if I got the shirt yet, I remembered I saw the tracking yesterday and it said it was already in Boston, but it hadn't been delivered yet. So I was like, you know what? Let me go check the mail. I haven't checked the mail for today yet, and I don't even know what day it is because I'm complete. As you can see, I'm not in the security vehicle tonight. Nice. I ate all my food for the night, so I'm trying, and I almost finished my water, so this has to last me till 6 a.m. But yeah. So when he checked out, when he was asking about the shirt, I was like, you know what? I hadn't checked the mail yet, So I went to go check the mail while he was talking and trying to get my attention again. And because the thing is, even when James asks a question, if you already put something in the chat, you gotta wait like 30 seconds before you can respond. So even if I wanted to respond right away, I couldn't. So I was like, you know what? Let me go see if the T-shirt's there. If it's there, I'll just tell him, let me come on the chat. Let me come on the on the stream. And I thought that would be the best way instead of going in the chat going, yeah, I got it. I was like, hey, can I come in the stream? Let me come live. Let me come on the stream. And that's why I was like, are you talking about this shirt? You wonder if I got this shirt right here, right? I thought that would be a more entertaining way of going about it instead of me going, yeah, I got it, and then going, you want to come on the stream? I was like, let me just invite myself onto the stream. And I did put up a video just before I started this. Again, talking about the shirts and just showing my appreciation for the community, for everybody in my life and those that inspire me. And one thing I kind of left out is, I talk a lot about the content creators that inspired me or the celebrities that inspired me. But there's people that have been in my personal life that also motivate and inspire me and that I show love to. I have a couple people that I grew up with or know about growing up in my community that they've inspired me by what they're doing in their lives. There's one kid that went to Zoomix where I do my radio show. He he had a rough start in life and through his teenage years, and now he's running his own visual arts business. He also edits, he also records and edits music videos for local hip hop artists that are trying to be serious about their craft and their dream. So he does a couple of creative things that he's actually made into a business for himself, and he makes money off of it. And that inspires me to do the things that I do with YouTube and my T-shirts and and all that. And there's another kid that works at Zoomix that I've known since he was like 12, 13 years old, and I was probably 18 or 19 when he got involved with Zoomix. And I watched him grow into this, again, very creative person. He now works at Zoomix. If you don't know what Zoomix is, and I have a link for Zoomix down below for the radio show. But if you want to learn about Zoomix, ZUMIX.org, it's a youth organization here in Boston geared to giving young people a voice through art, through music and art. They obviously have the radio station, and I would say 80% of the shows on Zoomix radio are run by the youth. Youth between the ages of, I think, 13 to 18. And then they have, adult community members like myself that have radio shows as well. But, and you'd be surprised by the youth that have radio shows. Some of them tackle serious topics. Some of them, talk about things that they just enjoy and love. Like, I think somebody has a show dedicated to talking about wrestling shows. and wrestlers. Another person that I think is about 13 or 14. She has I don't remember the name of the show, but she has a show where she actually interviews people in professional, um, professional um, professions, and ask them serious questions. And, some of them are community activists and whatnot. And she'll ask serious questions about how they're impacting the community, and what their role is, and how they see the community developing and things. And this is, like I said, I believe the girl's like 14 maybe. Between 13 and 15. And that's only one little aspect of ZoomX. ZoomX has music writing programs, instrument program, to learn, learn how to play instruments, a tech program to learn how to run sound systems and fix instruments and sound systems. So, and again, primarily it's, a place for kids young people to come and find their voice through art, through music and art. Primarily music, but there are other aspects that go on throughout the organization. And I've been involved with them for the last 27 years. They're in their 27th year, I believe. So, and just like, like I said, just like the people that inspire me here, ZoomX has been a big impact in my life. I've had teachers throughout middle school and all the way from grade school to high school. I've had a handful of teachers that really, took me under their wing, tried to guide me, was there when I was having really tough times at home. So, to continue on from where I was, what I talked about in my in the vlog I put up. Yep. I got involved with ZoomX when I was probably about 16. What's up, working with what you got, which I tend to do a lot. I mean, even with the videos, you work with what you got. If all you got is a cell phone for your camera, and how many of us use that, right? How many of us are using our cell phones to make our YouTube videos? And you know what's fun? You know what's crazy? I have a $600 camera. Okay, this camera is one of the go-to cameras that majority of the big YouTubers use. A lot of the YouTubers that I watch that have like millions and millions of viewers, they got this camera. It's like $600. I have a laptop. I have a laptop that I paid more money than I would like to admit, because I got it in my head that I needed better equipment. But some of my best videos and some of my best edited videos, like I'm in love with the editing of it, and I'm shocked that I was able to do it with my phone. I did with my phone. And some of them are better than what I've made with my laptop and my $600 camera. And I mean, this camera is almost 2 years old. I got this 2016. And let me show you again, $600 camera. It's only about a year and a half now. So here's the memory card, right? And Canon, I apologize, but I'm just showing you what the wear and tear of this camera, what happens with the wear and tear of this camera. So I got this memory card. It's supposed to lock into place when you push down, and if you push down again, it's supposed to release. It doesn't lock anymore. It will randomly lock. So what I gotta do is push it down, put the latch down. And sometimes it's back in place if I open it, but look, it's already popped out. Alright, the other thing, and I found out from watching YouTube that another issue that this camera has. So here's one of the good parts of this camera and why a lot of YouTubers like it. Okay? It has this feature. Alright, it has the flip screen. So you can, you can see exactly where you are on the thing. Like, I could do this now. Right? And then I can flip it so I can still see and keep myself centered in the shot. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of YouTubers like this camera. And because it doesn't just do that, but the screen actually comes out a little bit. So like if you're trying to use it as like an actual monitor type thing, you're trying to get different shots, but you need to still be able to see into the screen, you can do that. Again, you flip it like that. But here's the problem with this, and I found out when it happened to me that this is a common problem with this camera. Alright? Is you see the two screws at the bottom here, right here and right here. They eventually come loose and fall out if you're not paying attention, and then this whole section just kind of dangles. Luckily, Canon doesn't sell replacement screws, and someone that I watched on YouTube spent a couple $100 sending it back to Canon to get it fixed or replaced. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. So the only other option is if you can find like an old cell phone or an old camera that you don't use anymore that have relatively small screws like that you can take out of that and use it here. I had to go to a cell phone repair shop and get it and have them do it, and they were nice enough to do it for free. Then they fell out a second time. One of these fell out a second time, and luckily I did have an old cell phone that I could grab the screws and tighten and do what I have to do with it. I mean, overall, like, I do like the Canon. I really do. There's a lot of good features on it. It really does good at nighttime. It doesn't have night vision, but it does really good in low light for low light videos. And I can't get, and it does have like the stabilizer for the camera is good too, and I can get those smooth shots of like when they do those pan type shots like this gives it a professional looking pan shot. So that's one of the things I do like about this camera. And I believe I heard from other YouTubers, they said the reason why they like this particular flip screen is because a lot of the DSLR, I don't know all the types of cameras, but I know some of the other bigger cameras that the YouTubers use, and even some of the smaller ones, the flip screen comes off to the side. So there's a lot of times people are looking at the side screen, and at least with this, the screen is right in front of you. So if you're using the screen, you're still looking towards the lens. You're looking towards the camera instead of off to the left or the right, which is what I tend to do with this because I'm using the selfie camera, and as you see, I'm looking over here when the camera's over here. Alright, you see me like this the whole time. You see my eyes over here because I'm looking at the screen. Alright, thank you so much. Appreciate it working. Thank you for coming in. It really means a lot. Hope to see you again in the stream. And just share it out anywhere you can. I appreciate it. I appreciate the like and the support. Any way you can, that any type of support means a lot. DJ I and Ian, what's good, homie? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for checking it out. Hit that like button if you haven't already. This stuff is just talking about my offensive camera. I had a minor interruption on my phone. I'm back. So, I get someone trying to interrupt my stream and I'm not having it, so. You know what's funny? So, I stumbled over your name in James's live stream earlier, saying I couldn't pronounce the first part of it, so I just called you Magnet, and it just clicked on me that it's money, basically money magnet. I'm okay. Well, I'm in the stable area of the track because we're alhamdulillah, praise to God. The issue that I thought I was gonna have with my job and and we weren't even sure if we were gonna still have the event this weekend with the horses. Well, the horses are coming in this weekend. They started coming in today, so my position right now is not in the security vehicle. It's in the stable area because I'm the only one of two people that still know what to do when the horses are coming in. I have to sign them in and tell them where they gotta go, and and I know most of the people, so they got me back here, and they have somebody else driving the vehicle and doing what I normally do during the week. So, but I'll be back here for the next couple of nights until Sunday night, and then it will be back to the security vehicle in the scary building that I walk through. Yeah, we had a loose one a little earlier. I didn't catch it running around, but every now and again we get a loose horse. And what they tend to do is if it's at night, they usually just kind of creep around and try to eat the grass. And sometimes they interrupt other people's, they mess with the other horses or whatever. Some of them are a little bit more riled up and start running around and whatnot, but. For now, yes, they managed to get things squared away with the government, with Massachusetts politicians and all that stuff. So I think we're good at least for a couple of months. Or it's supposed to be for the next year and a half, but as you heard me say last night, things here change every 5 minutes. So just when I think, just when I think, just when we think we'll be fine for a couple of months, something like what happened last night happened. You know. But, even though I'm out of the woods at the moment, I still like I need something big to happen for myself and my family. I keep looking over because something keeps catching my eye. But I don't want. This is one of the reasons I don't want another dead end job. This is another reason why I don't want to just get any old job where I can be expendable like that, or I have to worry about keeping my job. An example of another job where you're constantly worried about it is I have a cousin that works for the airport system security. You know what they're called. I'm not gonna name them out by name. She's worked there for as long as I've worked here. She used to work here with me, but she works at the airport as with the major security that's in the airport, and she's constantly on her toes. They're constantly firing people for the littlest things. They don't care if you have a cold. They don't care if you have cancer. They don't care if you have family issues. They're willing to get rid of you no matter, and it doesn't matter how good of a worker you are. They're still gonna do what they want to do. And that's not just my cousin. Like I said, that national security. I think if you've flown, if you've watched the news about the airports around the country, you know what company I'm talking about. I don't want to put their name out there because it's already known. But this is a federal organization that it's admirable what they have to do because they got to deal with irate customers and they got to deal with security national security threats on occasion, but they get treated like crap. There's no reason for them to be treated the way they get treated. But I need to get myself to a point where I have that financial freedom that worrying about losing a job is not a concern anymore. I need to get to that point. I want to do that with what I'm doing already, spreading love and positivity through my creativity, trying to inspire others to do the same because we can all reach those dreams. We can all reach those goals. It is 100% attainable. And, again, alhamdulillah, praise to God. The internet has made it a lot easier for people to reach those dreams and goals and whatever. We're able, I know there's a lot of scary and negative things that come with the internet, but I feel like a lot of the positive things outweigh any of the negative. I mean, obviously there's a lot of young people that start, a lot of people that started on YouTube, especially young people that have been grinding at this for years and years, and they've made unhealthy. I know it's not unhealthy, but you know what I'm saying. Unhealthy sums of money. Maybe unhealthy for that age. For that age, at an age where you can't, maybe you're not the most, mature. Maybe you're not at a maturity level yet to be able to, which I don't think is necessarily the case either. Maybe I think with anybody getting into a large amount of money, you have to have a certain kind of awareness to be able to handle it and have it work for you. No problem. I'm glad you're hanging out. I almost didn't do a video a stream tonight because I put that video together, but I just kind of randomly thought, you know what? I will do a stream. I will come in and do it for a little while. I know it was a little later than I was I normally do it, but doesn't I don't have to always start it at the same time, and it doesn't have to always be a 2-hour stream either. So, but I appreciate you being here, and that's one of the reasons why I was willing to, especially for you, Money. Now that I know that the first word in your screen name is money. um, that's one of the reasons why I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this person, when I was doing the painting giveaways, I was like, and you showed so much enthusiasm for that Love is Power painting. I was, you know what? I'm going to hook her up. She comes to my, you come to my streams on a regular basis. You hang out, you show love, you show support. And this is my way of showing gratitude. So. And I like doing things like that. My mother keeps telling me I need to sell my paintings, which I agree. No problem. And to be honest, for the longest time, what I like about that painting is the background. I wasn't personally too happy with the the font and the writing on it. I liked what it said. It was my intention, but it personally didn't come out exactly the way I wanted. But I still had it hung up in my house, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep it because I do like the background. I do, and the intention behind it is still there. So, but the fact that you showed so much enthusiasm, I got no problem giving it to someone that really likes, really, had that love at first sight moment with the painting. Hey, well, you know how artists are. We're our own worst critics. So, when something doesn't come out to our vision, then we sit there and we go, it's not good enough. Right on. What time is it? Alright, well, since your phone's about to, you know, is inching down, I'll just end it now. And again, thank you for coming in. Tiffany, everybody that came in, I appreciate it. Anyone that comes in and watches it to this point, appreciate you even more. Um, it means so much. Again, if you want to support this channel in any way, all the links are down below. But again, all my links are down below. Um, Donations, PayPal, buy a shirt, Aloveproductions.com. All my socials are down below, as well as the link for James Cox and hashtag I am a creator. If you are a creator yourself and you're trying to grow your channel and become part of a positive, loving, sharing, caring community, go check out James Cox's link down below as well. Or just type in the search for YouTube hashtag I'm a creator, and you'll get a lot of testimonials and a lot of people showing you what hashtag I'm a creator is all about. Anyway, I'm gonna end it. Money, thank you for coming in. As always, I'm gonna end it with the best, with my favorite thing to say at the end of my vlogs. I've said it for years now. Like, love, share, and inspire. And don't forget, love is everything. Both those phrases. Have a good one.